Yo, world, it's your boy The Only. We back one more again. I'm gonna start this video off a little different, man. The first thing I want to say is RIP to the homie Nipsey Hussle. I didn't really want to do a video about Nip, and this is actually not a video directly about him. I sent my condolences and I gave my 2 cents on the whole Nipsey Hussle situation on my Facebook and my Instagram. I just want to take this time to say send my condolences to the brother and his family. I've been listening to Nipsey Hussle since 2008, man. I fell in love with the brother music first, and then after that, I just started to have a genuine connection to him on and off the microphone. Like, we don't personally know these people, but over time, from listening to their music, their projects, so many interviews and just documentaries and everything, you grow to have some type of attachment to him. And I identified with Nip coming from the same type of conditions that he came from, and real recognized real. And Nipsey was one of those real brothers and one of those rare cases of somebody that truly cared about the community. You know, he went from painting pictures of LA gang banging and the hustling in the streets and transitioned into a great businessman that truly cared about his neighborhood, gave back to his neighborhood, a philanthropist, a brother with a beautiful mind and a great business acumen. And I always told people when I got on in music, because I do music myself, when I got on in music, I was always going to give him credit as one of the brothers that I actually patterned my music career after, especially with him being an independent artist and achieving high levels of success like he did. So, I mean, it's a terrible loss. When I first got the news, he had got shot first, of course, but he hadn't passed away yet. And when I learned about the injuries that he sustained, I knew it was going to be a tough situation. And then shortly after that, the brother passed away. I always played Nipsey Hussle music, but ever since that happened, I've been playing his music consistently, even shedded a couple tears, because like I say, you grow to love these people, and when you see a really good brother like that you know that was a soldier on the front lines, that cared about black people, cared about his community, and really wanted to see a change, hit home, and he felt like one of our own. He felt like one of my brothers. He felt like one of my homies that's passed away. It's still surreal right now that we actually said Nipsey Hussle is gone. You know, I wouldn't have, in 1,000 years, thought it would ever be him. You know, it's so many other reckless artists. Not that you wish death on other people, but when people put out a certain energy, it's not really shocking if something happens to them. But Nipsey, he put out so much positive energy. I just never thought that would happen. So condolences to his family, man. It's a tough one, but we're going to continue to run a marathon, and that's what Nip will want. So that kind of inspired something that I wanted to say. And this video was kind of just about, you know, I'm from Chicago. We got a lot of rappers, and I hate to say that majority of our rappers was killed in their own city before they got to reach their full potential. So this video is not specifically just about rappers, but it's about anybody that comes from the urban environment, that come from poverty-stricken areas, that come from the hood, you know, that come from these ghettos. When you start to achieve levels of success, when you start to make money, I think it's things that you got to be weary of, and I think it's things that you have to pay attention to. You know, when you come from an area, you grew up in this area your whole life. You've been there since you was a shorty. You feel comfortable there. And even once you, let's say you become a high-profile rapper, or you become a high-profile athlete, or let's just say let's just say you a dope boy from your area that's getting a lot of money. Even though in your heart you feel like you the same person, and in your mind you know your thinking hasn't changed, I'm the same person from this neighborhood, people view you differently. And a lot of times the self-hate is so strong in our communities that it don't be necessarily that they hate you. It's that they got a strong hate for themselves. For whatever reason, they can't get up. They don't have the determination, the will, the drive, the desire. They're too lazy. They don't have the work ethic or whatever may have you to get up and make something out of their life. So when they see you, it's nothing but a reflection back to themselves that reminds them of why I can't do great things for myself. So that self-hate manifests for hate for other people. So it's really just them looking at themselves by looking at you and saying, damn, that could be me, but it's not. I hate that brother. Why was he able to do it and I can't do it? Why was he able to come up out the projects, come up out the hood, come from these terrible conditions, and he rose to success? So even though you might think you're the same person, to other people you become a target, you become a threat. I always say it's not that people don't want to see you doing well, they just don't want you doing better than them. I was on the phone talking to my cousin, see it's the business, and he was like, you know what, cuz, people always say you got to keep it real. But you know what keeping it real means to people? It means never changing, never move out the hood, never get money, never grow, never do nothing more than you were doing. And when you do those things, it makes other people uncomfortable. Thus, they feel like you're not keeping it real no more. But it's all about progression. It's all about growth. You know, I supposed to get money and come up out of the hood. I supposed to grow as a person. I supposed to get past the gang banging shit. I supposed to get off the beef and the dumb and the stupid shit. I supposed to stop going to jail. I supposed to stop selling drugs and thugging and gang banging. But when you grow out of that, people feel like you're not keeping it real and you're not keeping it thorough. So if you are a rapper, if you are somebody that got something going for yourself, you starting to achieve levels of success on the legitimate side, the illegitimate side, whatever it is, recognize that you got a target on your back and you have to move accordingly, man. Everybody don't love you. You know, you can't, even if you come from an area, a neighborhood, you should be able to hang there. You should be able to kick it there. You should be able to be real and kick it on the block and interact with the people of that community the way you used to when you was a little kid and you grew up there. But in all reality, you can't, because you become a target. People look at you like, we know he got money. He's a walking lick. Maybe we can set him up. Maybe we can rob him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can extort him. Maybe we can get something out of him. So you got to take the proper precautions. If you are a high-profile rapper, man, hire you some security. You know what I'm saying? And not homeboy security, and don't be your own security carrying a gun. Don't put yourself in a situation where you might have to shoot somebody and somebody take your life or you kill somebody. Don't put your homies and people from your neighborhood and let them hold a gun and protect you, because the same thing can happen to them who want to see their homies dead or in jail. Man, go hire some ex-military. Go hire some old Navy SEALs. Go hire some guys that do this for a living to where they can be with you all of the time, man, and you got to protect your life. You know what I'm saying? And when you do go to the hood, yes, you can do for the hood. Yes, you can build in your community. Yes, you can give back. Yes, you can go back. But you have to be strategic in the way you do that. You got to understand that people that come from this area, they have self-hate and they have a survival of the fittest mentality, and they trying to capitalize on any little come up, any little thing that they do. So first of all, you got to be touch and go with the hood. Once you get on, you got to be touch and go. I be here, but I don't be dangling here. I'm not just hanging out here. People can't know your times, your locations, where you going to be, how long you going to be. You can't develop consistency with being in the hood because people will start plotting on you. You got to be touch and go. You got to be here. You got to be there. When you out there, go through the proper precautions, man. Have your security with you. You know what I'm saying? Have people watching your back, because people be plotting on you. If you not rich enough to have that type of shit, and maybe you just a dope boy in the hood, or you a brother that's, you ain't quite made it out, you still got to be in an environment, man, it's not fake to stay in the house sometimes, you know. It's not fake to not be on the block all day. It's not fake to kick it with your kids, you know. If you doing business, man, do your business, come back, be in the crib, you know what I'm saying? If you sit on the block all day, if you run those streets all day, you know what I'm saying, you're going to put yourself in a situation to where you putting your neck out there and it's going to get chopped off, man. If you're a rapper from your city, like in Chicago, every Chicago rapper that we had, majority of them never reached their full potential because they got killed in their own city, in their own neighborhoods. If you're a rapper from Chicago, if you're a rapper in your city and it's popping, don't be afraid to move. People gonna say that's fake, that's phony, you ain't a real one. Man, you ain't gonna never reach your true potentials, because these people don't love you. People is clout chasing. People out here living for nothing. People want to kill somebody that's a somebody just so they can have a name. I already told you about the self-hate. People look at you and it make them think about themselves, how they not doing shit, and they want to kill you, man. It ain't fake to move about your neighborhood. You've been in your neighborhood for 20, 25, 30 years, keeping it real, keeping it thorough, putting in work. You don't owe these people shit else, man. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, you fake for moving because you scared. Dude, I've been in this neighborhood for 25 years, 30 years of my life. Been holding it down, been having respect, been putting in work. I made it through that. I supposed to just stay here? That's what that keeping it real shit. I just talked about that. I done already put in my work. I'm supposed to keep staying here just to prove to y'all that I'm not scared? That's too much pride. You end up getting your life cut short because you trying to prove something to a lot of people that ain't even got nothing going for themselves. Take the proper precautions, man. You feel me? If you can't afford no security, man, like I say, be touch and go. You can't be kicking it on the block. You can't be drinking, posting it up on the block like you used to. You can't do the same things you used to do when you was a nobody. Because you a somebody now. People be hating on you. You feel me? You could come back to your hood. You could come back to your block. You could come shake hands with the people. You can open up businesses in your neighborhood. But you can't be the one that's there 365, 24/7 like you used to be. Because people be hating on you. And it's going to force your hand. It's going to force you to do something to somebody. You know what I'm saying? People don't care if you a known rapper. People don't care about how much money you got. It don't matter how many people in your neighborhood that love you. It's going to always be one weirdo that's jealous, that's envious, and he going to be the one to try you. You feel what I'm saying? So you just got to keep your head on the swivel. Don't never get comfortable. I don't care if you grew up in this neighborhood your whole life. Don't never get comfortable, man. Always keep your head on the swivel. Keep your security up. Always be on your P's and Q's. And you can't dangle. Like I say, ain't just no random kicking it like you used to be in the hood. Man, you got to slide through. You got to pop out. If you have the luxury to not live in the hood no more, move. If you got the luxury of moving out of your city because you're a known rapper or you really get money like that, move. And who gives a damn what people say? Man, if I'm fake, I'm fake. I've been here my whole life. I wasn't fake then. I was real then. Now that I got money and success, I move. And I'm not saying you got to be so scared of your people that you don't go back, because you want to be personable. You want people in your neighborhood to feel like they know you. They can talk to you. They can touch you. You feel me? They can really interact with you. But you have to be smart about the way that you do it, man. You can't just be out here dangling. You can't just be out here thinking that everybody love you, because in reality, they don't. You know what I'm saying? So you have to move smart, move accordingly. Always be strategizing. Always thinking of ways to protect your life. You feel me? Because you here for a bigger purpose. God got you here for a bigger purpose. You know, you got to, you know, brothers like Nipsey was meant to do something for their communities, do something for black people. You know what I'm saying? He had to do stuff for his family. You got to keep all of that in mind. Don't never get comfortable with nothing you're doing. And I'm not saying this ain't about Nipsey or what Nipsey should have did. I don't want nobody to interpret it that way, because people interpret it like I'm saying this is what Nipsey should have done. This ain't about Nip. I'm just telling black people moving forward that if you achieve any level of type of success, you feel me? And I'm not saying you got to be Jay-Z. You could just be somebody in your hood that's starting to become popular for whatever reason. You could be a high-profile gangbanger, high-profile drug dealer. You could be a high-profile entertainer, rapper, businessman, business owner, anything. When you come from these conditions, you have to change your thinking. You have to change the way that you move. You have to understand that people are plotting on you and everybody can't be trusted. You're not the same person no more. In your heart you might be, in your mind you might be, but to other people, you a threat. And they self-hate is real. And all I'm asking y'all is to move accordingly. Value your lives, protect your lives at all costs. Play this game like chess, not checkers. Always think of a way to be ahead of other people. You come from the hood. You come from these conditions. You know how people be plotting. Stay up, move ahead of these suckers, and protect your life, man. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Please go check out some of the old videos. Like, comment on this video right here. You know, if you love Nipsey Hussle, put your condolences. Say something positive. If you can't say something positive, don't say nothing at all. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell so you can get notifications every time I drop new material like this. As always, man, peace. May blessings and everything be upon you. It's your boy, The Only. I'm out. Catch y'all next time.